Senator Cortez-Masto.
Thank you. Ms. Swett, Mr. LaCerte, congratulations on your nomination. Thank you for meeting with me. Welcome to your family. And I appreciate you taking the time to answer some of my questions. I want to do some follow-up today on those questions for the record as well. We've been talking about a lot of the independence and the importance of the independence of FERC, and you both admitted to that when we were talking, the importance of that independence. But I would want to just confirm my understanding of the law and your understanding of it as well. Currently, the law allows FERC to promulgate significant regulations, correct? The law allows you to do that.
Yes.
And there's a
Yes,
process
Senator.
for doing that, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Does the current law require review of those regulations by the President of the United States before you go through your process? Yes or no?
Senator, I have to defer to the Administrative Procedure Act on that, and I haven't reviewed that in preparation for the hearing for that particular question.
Well, I can tell you that APA doesn't allow that, so you know that. Ms. Swett, as an attorney, does currently the law and the APA and the rules that you follow for FERC, for regulatory agencies, when you're promulgating rules, there's process to follow, and in that legal process, does it require review of the President prior to moving forward?
Thank you for the question, Senator. I'm unaware of any law passed by Congress that states that.
Thank you. Because that's the crux of this issue, and that's what I want somebody to just be honest with me, the law. I'm an attorney. I read it. I know. I know there's no requirement by the President to review anything that we have set in law for a regulatory agency to do, but that's what he has put in his executive order, and that's my concern. There should be none of that oversight. Under the law, it doesn't exist. You're right, it's going to be before a court, and the court will make a determination, and that may change what we have really codified here in federal statute. So let me move on. As we've discussed today, manufacturing and data centers are two industries causing a massive surge in electricity demand across the country. In my home state of Nevada, it's experiencing this through new battery manufacturing facilities and data operation centers across the Silver State. We talked about that. In anticipation of this boom, Nevada Energy NV Energy has taken innovative steps to utilize grid-enhancing technologies to reconductor lines and bolster the capacity and reliability of existing power lines. From each of your perspectives, do you think the existing grid can be improved and maximized by new technologies to help mitigate some of those costs? Mr. LaCerte, let me start with you.
Thank you, Senator, for the question. Fully support maximizing technology as it relates to the grid. And as we continue to innovate, those in grid-enhancing technologies will only get more efficient and more effective. So it has to be a continuous process. I do know that FERC to date has required an analysis on grid enhancement technologies through another orders. And I fully support a continued analysis and a continued encouragement of their usage as we continue to evolve in these areas and we continue to find new and innovative ways to deliver electricity.
Thank you. Ms. Swett?
Thank you, Senator. I fully share my potential colleagues' views on this matter.
Thank you. Let me just also say, and despite recent FERC orders, generation interconnection queues across the country are notoriously backlogged. And preventing the connection this is preventing the connection of new energy resources needed to meet growing power demands on regional grids. In fact, there was a recent report by Lawrence Berkeley National Lab determined that nearly 2,300 gigawatts of generation and storage capacity was held up in interconnection queues at the end of 2024. So if confirmed, how do you believe FERC can best fix this backlog and address the growing demand? Either one of you wants to start?
Thank you, Senator. I appreciate that question. And quite frankly, there's too long of a line for almost everything. The interconnection queue being one of them. I know this is a multifaceted issue, and I do know that it's a discussion that will have to be had with the RTOs. So I welcome their perspective on this issue if I'm confirmed. We'll have to work together as partners amongst the states, the RTOs, and the ISOs to come up with solutions to that issue and a number of other issues, which quite frankly take too long, sap the work of the FERC career staff, and make it too hard for those that want to invest in our infrastructure to do so. So it's important. It's a bipartisan issue, I believe, and we need to come forward to find solutions for not only the interconnection queue, but the long list and long wait times to do business across the board.
Yeah. Ms. Swett, anything else to add?
Thank you for the question, Senator. The interconnection queue, I personally know, has been something that FERC has been wrangling with for many years, and Many staff were devoted to issuing FERC's recent rulemakings related to that. And given that that is under appeal in several federal courts, I don't want to prejudge where it would come out. However, if I had the honor of being confirmed, I would certainly work very hard with my colleagues to see what FERC can do to solve that problem.
Thank you. My time is up. Thank you both.
Thank you.